As requested in this video, I am going to show this setup if you would like to connect your USB microphone to your Maonocaster E2. I'll be also showing you how to connect your Samsung S24 Ultra to this sound card, which is the Maonocaster E2. Without further ado, let's get started. And now let me show you the things cables I will be needing in this setup. First of all, this is the Maonocaster E2. This is the Samsung S24 Ultra. This iPad here is the source of my background music. You can use another phone or even a laptop. You can use those. And or even an MP3 player if you have some of those, and you can use those also as the source of your background music. And this is the microphone that has a USB connection. So let me show you. It looks like that. And this is the cable that comes with this USB microphone. Looks like that. And I will be using this earphone to monitor the audio. And this one here, USB-C on both ends. So USB-C on both ends. And this is a power bank. I'll show you when I'll be using that later. And I do have two TRRS on here. If you have one TRRS, or actually you can use a TRS, the one that has two lines on both ends. I'll show you when I will be using them. So again, you can use TRRS, the one that has three lines on both ends, or with two lines, the TRS, a 3.5 millimeter jack. Okay, and now let's start the connections. And now let's first connect this USB microphone to the Maonocaster Lite. The only way that I know so that you can connect your USB microphone to Maonocaster Lite is if your condenser or any microphone, if it has a headphone port on it. If your microphone does not have a headphone port on it, unfortunately, I do not know yet what adapter that works to convert that into a USB from there to 3.5 jack. And now for this to work, first what we will do is we need power to connect this microphone. And for that, we will connect this USB cord. Again, this cable comes when I got this USB microphone. So from here, I will simply connect that port to here. Okay, there you go. And then the other end is to this power bank. So I'll connect it there. So again, this is to get power for this microphone, USB microphone to work. And now from here, to connect this to this Maonocaster, I will need one from here. So this is again TRRS. As I said, if you have the TRS, the one that has two lines on both ends, that works as well. So from here, what I will do is I will connect one end to here, to the one for mic 2. And now the other end, I would simply connect to here on the headphone port. Now it would be great if you can find a longer cord of this one if you want, but again if you have a shorter one, then that still works too, like this one here. And now the other end I will connect to the headphone port of this USB microphone. Just make sure it has power already, otherwise it will not work. Sometimes if there is no power over there, maybe your power bank is not yet turned on. Okay, and now let's connect this source of background music to here. And for that, you can either connect them wirelessly using Bluetooth, or you can also use a cable, something like this. So again, from here, you can either use TRRS, the one that has three lines, or two lines TRS. Now this one end, just simply connect to the headphone port of that source of your background music, which is, this one is over here. And the other end connected to here to the one that says aux in. Again, this is the source of your background music. And now let's connect the Samsung S24 Ultra to here. I believe this is the best connection and easier way. That is, if you do not have, or if you cannot find the USB-C to 3.5 5 adapter, like something like this. Sometimes if you use something like this, the connections or the recordings or live streaming audio output is not great, because sometimes if you buy something like this, they're not maybe compatible with your Samsung device. And for that, if you cannot find this kind of a adapter that matches your device, then I suggest use something like this. So this is simply USB-C on both ends. Okay, so from here to connect the Samsung S24 Ultra to this Maonocaster Lite is through the OTG port, which is the USB-C port of this device. So simply connect one end to there and then another end to this device. And now let's connect an earphone to monitor the audio. So as you're aware, there are 2 ports here for monitoring. So you can pick one from there. There you go. And now we're all set. And now that everything are connected, what I'll do is I'm going to be doing some recordings from the Samsung S24 Ultra, and I will be syncing or combining the recorded audio output on here while I'm doing the testing, so you can hear the actual recorded audio output from this device. Okay, and from here I'm going to start recording. Sound check, testing 1 2 1 2 3 4, sound check. So from here, whatever you're hearing, this is now the recorded audio from this device, from the Samsung S24 Ultra. And as you notice, it is working using this USB-C to USB-C directly connected to your S24 Ultra. Or you can also try this one if you have a different model of your Samsung. You can use the same process, USB-C to USB-C on your phone. And again, USB-C on here, not on the charging port, but on the USB-C. Okay, and now my voice has no effects. Again, that is because the reverb here, all of them are still at 0, and that's why there is no effects. As you can see over here, the output volume knob, I'm setting it to about 3 o'clock. That is because whatever you set on here will affect your level of your audio on here. If this is at 0, then there is no audio on your recording. Okay, so let me turn it up again. So again, I'm setting it to about 3 o'clock. And monitor here, this does not affect your output audio level on here. This is just for you to listen to your earphone. There you go. So as you notice, in this way it works. I know it's kind of awkward having this kind of connection over here, but unfortunately, this is the only way that I know so far that you will be able to connect your USB microphone to this Maonocaster E2 as long as it has a headphone port on that USB microphone like this one here. Okay, there you go. Okay, and everything here, all the effects should work in this kind of setup. Let's say I'm going to use the voice changer.
Sound check, testing 1 2 1 2 3 4.
And the male voice, there you go, sound check. Testing 1 2 1
2 3 4. Okay, so again, the voice changer does work. And if you have sound effects on here, of course, it will work also. Let's say if you've recorded something. Okay, I recorded, I think, over here. Let's see here. There you go. Or this one here. If you like this type of videos, please like and subscribe. Okay, so anyway, those are just the sound effects that I have recorded on here. And again, it should be recorded on the Samsung S24 Ultra. And let's say you want to add effects to your voice, and it's just over here. The reverb control is over here. Sound check, testing 1 2. How much depth and decay time you want to use is going to be over here. And as you're aware, there are a preset reverb on here. So right now it's the Hall, which is the default one. Okay, so if you change it to the next one, please remember you need to add effects or reverb on here for you to be able to use the next reverb presets on here. Okay, sound check, testing 1 2. Sound check, testing 1 2. So this is the room. And original does not have any reverb on it. Okay, so this is the karaoke sound check. Okay, so maybe let's just use the default one, the Hall. Okay, I'm just going to set first the reverb to 0. Now the mic volume control is not going to be on the mic one on here. Even if this is on high, it does not affect it to the volume on this microphone on here, because as you recall, I connected this microphone to the mic 2 on here, and that's why this is the volume for your microphone. And right now I'm only setting it to about maybe 70%. And you can still increase it if you want, or you can increase your audio output on here. So if you increase the audio output on here, this will also affect the volume over there. So that means this is the level of both the microphone plus the music, if you're going to be playing some music. And by the way, if you will be interested in knowing all the features of this Maonocaster E2, I've already made a video on that, and I will be adding a link under the description below. And also, if you will be interested in getting this Maonocaster E2, I'll be adding a link under the description below. I'll be including my 10% discount code on there. That discount code will only work if you buy this Maonocaster E2 through the mono.com. And now for the equalizers over here, it's really up to you how much bass you want to add, how much treble you want to add. And again, it's best if you add effects to your voice and then you change or you adjust the bass or the mid-tone or the treble on here. Okay, so something like that. It's good to test them before you start your recording or streaming. So maybe I'm just going to set my treble to maybe 10 o'clock, and bass, maybe I'll add bass maybe at 2 o'clock. There you go. Sound check. Testing 1, 2. And from here, let me play this music on here. Let's check how loud it is. And by the way, to control the source of your background music volume is from here. So from the aux and from this source itself. So it's over here. Okay, so let's play this one. Okay, so you can increase that from here, or you can lower it from here, or you can also lower it from here, or increase that. So again, it's up to you wherever you want to adjust the volume. It could be from there or from here. Okay, let's play it again. Okay, there you go. So anyway, on this buttons on here, as I said, I had made a video already how to use this buttons, all the features on here. I think it's best if you watch my other video, as it has all the informations of all these buttons and knobs on here. Okay, and this is very important, by the way, the Denoise button on here. Let's say you have a fan going on, or it's kind of noisy of wherever you're doing your recording or streaming. This one helps. At least it minimizes the noises around you. I'm sure it's not going to minimize 100%, but at least it helps. And the loop back on here, this actually doesn't matter because I am connecting this background music not from a laptop, and also this recording is not from a laptop. So this does not matter if this is on or off. Okay, so from here, maybe let me do a quick recording sample, as if you are maybe singing, you're recording a song, a cover song, or maybe you are streaming. And by the way, this setup is also the same as live streaming. Let's say you are not recording, simply open Facebook live streaming on this device, and all the setup should be the same. Okay, so maybe let me do a quick recording sample. I'll use this music on here. Okay, maybe I'll use karaoke. Okay, so this is now the karaoke, and I'm gonna add some effects to my voice. Okay, sound check. Testing 1, 2. I'll be setting the depth and the decay time, both of them, at 3 o'clock. There are times when I just want to look at your face, with the stars in the night. There are times when just want to feel your embrace in the cold of the night. Okay, let me pause it from there and let me remove the reverberation. There you go. As you notice, it does work. I hope this video gives you now an idea how to connect your USB microphone to your Maonocaster Lite, provided it has a headphone port on it, and as well as connecting this Samsung S24 Ultra to this Maonocaster E2. That is all I can share for today. Thanks again, guys, for watching. If you like this type of video, please give it a like. And if you want more of this type of video, consider subscribing if you haven't done yet, and hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.